What up, what up? It's your boy Tiger coming at you with a little tarot on today. I want to thank the Most High. I want to thank Archangel Michael. I want to thank all of the archangels that have been helping and protecting me as well as the collective along the spiritual journey. Definitely want to thank my ancestors as well as my past over loved ones. And I definitely want to thank the collective for tuning in. Let's see what comes out. So we do have a message. You have a message. We're pulling from the Kipper deck. You have a message coming in. A message of great fortune. Look, you can't beat that starting out. Boom. So collective, be looking out for a message of great fortune coming your way. Thank you, Spirit of the Most High. What other messages do you have for the collective? Somebody's definitely concerned about this great fortune. This could be you. Concerned if you're going to get this great fortune. Concerned about the steps that you're going to have to take to get this great fortune. And you might have to do it through the courts. We do have courthouse out here. What other messages do you have for the collective? Okay, yeah, sudden wealth. From this courthouse, there's going to be a sudden wealth that's coming your way. And then we do have marriage that was already flipped over, but put it back in there and see if it comes back out. So we do have bad health. Somebody that you're with could be in bad health, or something about bad health. Yes, your lover could be in bad health. Thank you, Spirit of the Most High. We do have an official person out here. So your lover could be an official person that's in bad health. You could be working from home. Or this could be a dream of yours to work from home. You could be the official person, which you are the boss. Take it as it resonates. But something of confirmation, unexpected income is definitely coming your way. So we do have an influx of a big increase in your finances. You could be moving into a nice big house, is what I'm hearing and seeing on this card. So you're definitely going to be elevating as far as your finances. We do have false person out here. So you can have false people around you. Like Nicki Minaj said, when you wake up, keep your eyes up for the snakes. So you do have snakes around you. It says false people. You have at least two people around you that's wearing a disguise or trying to disguise themselves. They're definitely paying attention to what you have going. Damn, these cards is flying today. Hold on. Okay, this is what fell on the floor right next to false person. So this female is about to receive some type of message of concern. This message of concern is that you're definitely getting to the bag. You're moving away. You're getting away. Is what it's looking like. She's like, oh, you got away? Or she got away? Something was definitely discussed in the family room. About your journey. It's happening soon. You're definitely going to be traveling soon. What other messages do you have for the collective spirit? Yeah, the pathway is open. The pathway is open for you to make this move, baby. So you're definitely gonna be moving up like the Jefferson. Something about a mature man is watching you as well. Yeah. This mature head. I don't know what the fuck I was trying to say. Wait, my phone is ringing, y'all. I said mature. That's funny. Mature. Why would I have said mature? But anyway, somebody had great expectations. These two false people could have had great expectations of taking your great fortune, your sudden wealth. This was discussed in the family room. of how they could get their hands on this money. This shmoney. Look, didn't I say that? Look, they was in this. I cannot make up this gift I got, y'all. It amazes me as well, y'all. But anyway, y'all see I need my new Kipper deck. I'm gonna make me some shit. I'm just gonna make me a new Kipper deck instead of paying for one. I can just rewrite the shit that's on these, right? So anyway, yeah. But as I was saying that, yes, these people were, these two people had great expectations of taking your money, your great fortune. Hold on. Your great fortune. These motherfuckers had great expectations. This false person. These two motherfuckers had great expectations of taking your money. The thief card came out. As I was saying that, y'all. That's why I say I cannot make it up. I cannot make it up. Thank you, Spirit. And look what's this on. Look, just so y'all know I'm not manipulating the cards. Look what's on top of the deck. On top of the gutter deck. Stay alert. Stay alert, baby, because you have a thief around you, or a den of thieves. Confirmation that they gonna fuck up something. This could have been somebody that you were married to. Joined the covenant. I don't know. It has marriage out here. Or is it somebody new, Spirit? What is this marriage? Main man and gift. You're about to receive this gift. You're definitely about to receive a gift. And you have somebody that's going to be steady in your life, your main male, the leader, the leading male. See what I'm hearing? Leading male. Somebody could be an actor. Somebody could want to tap into show business. Leading male came out. So yeah, you could be getting a leading role if you're an actor, actress, whatever. Not that your career is whatever, but you know what I'm saying. So since Spirit was showing me stay alert and this den of thieves is out here, we're going to tap into the gutter and see what comes out. Like, share, subscribe to your boy's channel. It is very important for you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to keep it going. I'm definitely here for you. Something about a den of thieves. And then the main bitch that I don't like name fell right out the deck, y'all. Y'all see how many cards this is now. What is the likelihood of this name that I despise of the most flies out the deck? Den of thieves. This bitch came and wrecked shop. Well, they really didn't wreck shop, y'all. Whoever this person is in your life, you know what I'm saying? It does not necessarily have to be this name. It could definitely have this initial as the first initial or middle. I said middle. First, middle, or last name could be relevant. But, yeah, what's the likelihood of that shit happening? And I say you're about to receive a new home, too, as well. And it says, I could not end you. So whoever this person named Michelle is, or whoever this person in your life is, that tried to end you or tried to drag your name through the mud, just really, it didn't work out in their favor. It says, I could not end you. So we're going to have to pull that because that goes directly with that. And they mad. Look, they mad because they could not end you. They're definitely mad. You're definitely about to be wealthy as fuck. This person was jealous of you. This person could have STDs, either a sexually transmitted disease or a sexually transmitted demon. But this is the energy that they carried. Take it as it resonates. This person could have daddy issues. But we're going to start flipping through these cards. Spirit said, start flipping through them. We have a message. He said, just so they know that they're not that you're not manipulating the cards. He said, out in the cold. So this person could be feeling like they're left out in the cold. You could have walked out of a whole lot of people's lives due to spell work, due to people falling, or being attacked by spiritual spell work. You know what I'm saying? And it's affecting them so bad to the where you usually have to push them away because they just wasn't strong enough to fight the shit or didn't know or whatever. And whatever you was trying to do to protect y'all, they was doing the opposite or whatever the situation was. You had to walk away. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold, and whatever spell work somebody sent towards you, it definitely backfired. It definitely went back to return to sender. And then it says, I caused the big tower moment. So this person definitely caused a major tower moment. They tried it, is what I'm hearing. They tried it. Your harvest is near, is what Spirit wants you to know, though. Everything that you've been manifesting is definitely about to come to pass, is what I'm hearing. This person that caused the big tower moment was full of lies and garbage. So they could have been out spreading all kinds of lies, rumors, or whatever. Like, we don't give a shit about a rumor or a lie. You know what I'm saying? You are showing up as the mature man. Or a mature man could have stole your watch. If you were dealing with somebody older, they could have stolen a piece of jewelry of yours. Take it as it resonates. Spirit is telling me to pull this card. I don't know what it is. Yeah, but you do have sudden wealth coming. So whatever was taken from you, confirmation, whatever was taken from you is definitely going to come back tenfold, is what I'm hearing. Especially with this sudden wealth out here. Yeah, somebody had evil motive. They thought taking things from you was going to hurt you. But no, Spirit said that he got you. Whatever was taken from you is going to come back tenfold. This person with evil motives is saying, I should have listened. So you tried to warn these people or this person or whoever, and they didn't listen. Spirit tried to warn them. Spirit sent them several signs and synchronicities that you were not the one to be played with, and that they should jump on the bandwagon and you know what I'm saying, ride the wave. But they just hopped off the boogie board. They said, fuck it, I'm swimming back to shore. It says you found out about my family. So yeah, this person should have listened. You know what I'm saying? You was trying to warn them about their family. Their family wasn't no good. Their family was full of lies and garbage, and they were down with evil motives. They, you know what I'm saying? They didn't give a fuck about what happened to you, collective. Stay focused. Spirit says stay focused. Your heart could have been broken, but it's healed, is what I'm hearing. Or you're healing it, or it's time to heal it. Depends on where you're at. Yeah, your money is on the way. Look, your money is on the way. I love these money reads. I love when money come out. Sudden wealth, your money is on the way. They stole something. Look, then yes, your money is on the way. And yes, this person needs to do some soul searching. Spirit said your money is on the way. Y'all seen that confirmation with the yes. It gets no plainer than yes. Yeah. Your twin flame, or you could be a Gemini. You know what I'm saying? That's about to receive an abundance of money, or your twin flame is going to have to watch you get this money. It says your twin flame, which is the Gemini card, and then next after that it says, I want to say I'm sorry. So your twin flame wants to tell you that they're sorry for coming up against you. They know now that it was just a bad idea. Nothing was gained from it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing was gained from being a father of lies. Somebody could have been in masculine energy, just lying for nothing. Like, what are you lying for? What are you on bullshit for? Somebody, it says, son, I'm sorry. So you might be wanting to tell your son that you're sorry about having to take care of you. I don't know whatever happened that you're feeling like you need to tell your son that you're sorry. Go on and apologize if you have to. I don't know what happened in your situation, but or a son could be wanting to say that they're sorry. This could be your son saying, I'm sorry. I don't know. Because it says, I want to say sorry. I'm sorry. And then, son, I'm sorry. So maybe you guys both want to apologize to each other, or maybe you guys are both going to end up apologizing to each other for something, a misunderstanding or something. And then somebody saying, I should have listened. Maybe you're feeling like you should have listened more to your son, or whatever the situation is. But whatever it is, it'll fix itself. If it's meant to be fixed, it'll definitely fix itself. And then it says, be very concerned. Somebody should be very concerned. Somebody should be very concerned about, I broke your heart. Somebody that broke your heart, or you could have broke somebody's heart. Take it as it resonates. It says they should be very concerned about breaking your heart. I don't think things are going good for this person. So they're very concerned about breaking your heart. Something about a new home. You're about to receive a new home is what I'm hearing also. And then it says a new car is coming soon. So you definitely have a new car coming soon. And then we have, I'm working on me. So you're working on you now. So you're very focused. Hold on one second, the car fell. So as I was saying, you're working on yourself at this time, and the no card fell in reverse. So that spirit saying, this is definitely true that you're working on yourself. I could be speaking to a Cancer, which I'm definitely working on myself. I am a Cancer. The walls are slowly but surely coming down. You know what I'm saying? As far as me trying to always wanting to protect my, well, no, I take that back. As far as not being so angry, as far as me, I don't know about where you are in your journey or as far as healing, but yeah, the walls are coming down. I'm not as angry as I used to be. I don't cry about the situations no more. And somebody by the name of Nigel, that's a good friend of mine whose name just came out. It says I lost my mind. They could have lost their mind. Yeah, you a Gemini, you be losing your mind. Well, somebody says I lost my mind though. Nigel, somebody that you were dealing with wants you to know that they lost their motherfucking mind when they did some of our precious memories. This is somebody that you may be go way back with, is what I'm hearing. Somebody lost their mind. So if you thought, or you were dealing with somebody that you thought went kind of loco en la cabeza, you know that these cards have just told you are on point. Somebody lost their mind when they tried to fuck with you. That was the wrong thing to do, or they gonna be fucking with you. Keep your eyes open, eye. Precious memories. You could hold precious memories with this person as well. Your name does not necessarily have to be Nigel. It could start with an N. Or those could, like I said, first, middle, or last name. It says, I took things too far. So somebody that you, confirmation. So this might be happening in your near future if it didn't happen in your past. Now, that somebody that you were dealing with, you feeling like they lost their mind. This is somebody that you had precious memories with, and they just took things too far. You was divinely guided to in these people or person's life or whatever. Yeah, born to serve. The Most High is what you've been doing. But broken hearts, if this person broke your heart, broken hearts do heal stronger. And the cops is coming for whoever this person is. But somebody's about to receive some type of abundance is coming. The cops are coming and an abundance. So this things are going to, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to get into a heated argument with somebody or whatever, but you do have an abundance coming, or somebody has an abundance coming. Be on the lookout for an abundance. Push forward. You know, somebody broke your heart, or somebody's gonna break your heart. And then we have I'm in therapy. You could be healing from something. You could be healing from heartbreak. Like I said, this does not necessarily have to be your name. This could still definitely be your story, is what I'm hearing. But yeah, the abundance is definitely on its way. Yeah, it's coming from the Most High. It says I'm in therapy with the Most High. Like, you're doing your spiritual work. Your Cancer again. Yeah, thank you, Spirit of the Most High. An abundance is coming. I'm in therapy with the Most High, and I am definitely a Cancer. So if you're a Cancer and you're doing the work, the Most High definitely sees you. He recognizes you, and he knows what you need before you need what you need. But anyway, yeah, it's always nice to see that. A Cancer could have lost a job. I know I had to walk away from a job. I didn't get fired, but I did walk away. Just for anybody that maybe knows, like, oh yeah, no, bitch, I had to walk away from that shit. They hurt me. I had to sue their ass. And so the Roberts family is karmic. So sorry to hear that, but I already knew that. So if there's somebody, I ain't talking about every Roberts family. You don't know if it's the Roberts family that you dealing with. I ain't saying they all, but there is a Roberts family that's out there that's karmic. Sorry, not sorry. And this is how they feel. They sorry, not sorry. They just reckless. You got some good money coming. We love the money cards when they come out, y'all. Don't we love the money card? At least I do. It gives us hope. You know what I'm saying? And the money is coming real soon. Sooner than you know it. November is definitely going to be very prosperous for you. It's what I just heard from the Most High. Or before January, you won't be sitting in abundance. Good friends. You have a good friend that's going to be coming to help you out. It says, where do we go from here? So a good friend wants to know, where do we go from here? So you may have established a good friendship with somebody and they want to take it to the next level, is what I'm hearing. Because I did see the marriage card out there in the Kipper deck. But yeah, you're loving on yourself right now. You like, love yourself. I hate to laugh. I don't even be to laugh. But somebody, your good friend your good friend is gonna want to take things to the next level. And they're like, where we going from here? Like, you know what I'm saying? You could have kicked it with this person. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have great chemistry. And you know what I'm saying? But when they ask this question, like, your love has been fucked with so much that you like, take this time to love yourself. Because that's what I'm doing. You said love yourself. That's where we go from here. Love yourself. It says your prayers will be answered. So whatever you've been praying on, it's definitely coming. Whatever you've been manifesting, it's definitely coming, especially if it's abundance in money, new love, and a new start period. Something about lost children. Like, you may be... wait, I'm scratching my head, y'all. You might be the one to connect the dots to, especially if you're doing spiritual work, to some lost children. And with that coming up, Spirit wants me to pull from my crime deck. Where is it? It must have fell on the floor or something, because I don't see that little motherfucker. Yeah, I'm going to have to, something about my crime deck that Spirit just guided me towards, too, as well. But yeah, lost children. There's some type of, I'm going to sit this card to the side just so I don't forget. But something about lost children is very significant. Imprisonment. Look, lost children. It's finding out. Yeah, I gotta pull out my crime deck. Y'all heard me say that, right? And then like all of these lost children and imprisonment cards is coming out. So I'm definitely gonna have to tap into that story to see what comes out. Thank you, Spirit of the Most High. Hopefully I can help somebody that's missing on today. It says only coming back for money. So somebody in your energy is definitely money hungry, greedy, and all of the above. Everything that ain't good for you, they are. I hate to tell y'all that, but yeah, Spirit wants you to know that in this day and age, you have no friends. Love on yourself. Love on yourself. This is the reason why you told this person, you know what I'm saying? Just love on yourself. Like, friends ain't even with you, like, but thank you. But yeah, go ahead and love on yourself right now, because that's what I got to do. I'm out here exposing shit. The collective is out here exposing things. It says, I worked against you. Didn't I say exposed? I worked against you. In order for somebody to be exposed, you have to find out what the fuck they were doing. It says your spell work won't work anymore. So sending bad juju out to the collective is just over with. The internet is saturated with, you know what I'm saying, exposing the shit that y'all doing behind the scenes, thinking that nobody know that y'all work with the devil behind the scenes and go to church on Sunday just to try to clear that slate. But just because you let them go. It says, I don't want you. Let me go. I don't want you. Spirit is letting me know that I'm on the right track. It says you're on the right track. Keep going. Yeah, because you're on your way to a new start. And you're coming out of the darkness. And once again, bam. I love when the Spirit speaks to me directly. It says Cancer, final chance. This is your final chance, Cancer. They've been fucking you up over the last incarnations that y'all had to incarnate with this bad spirit. Not just Cancer, y'all. That's just the whatever. But you could be embodying Cancer energy, which is loving, caring. You know what I'm saying? Everything that comes with the Cancer, you don't necessarily have to be a Cancer, because we are all full of different emotions at different times. So I don't just take one sign and be like, this is definitely you, this particular sign or whatever. But Yeah, just know that you can be embodying anything. Surely you can if males can embody female energy and females can embody male energy. So you can definitely be any sign that come out here. It just depends on what energy you're displaying at that time. So never count yourself out just because you see a sign I really don't like. Just, you know what I'm saying? That's why I really don't do signs. Because, you know what I'm saying? You might as well do a collective if you're going to stay in the middle of it, saying switch the roles. If, you know what I'm saying? You might as well just do a collective. So it says my family, no, my heart is failing. So somebody's final chance, their heart is failing. Somebody had one final chance to try to get you back, Cancer, or cross watcher, or whoever is watching this video at this time. Somebody had one final chance to make things right with you, and they didn't. And now their heart is failing. Like, there's no coming back. It says they feeling left out in the cold, and I say there's no coming back. When they're out, and what's your name? If y'all get a chance to catch Tamar's little, I don't know what you call it. It's bomb as hell. Y'all need to, if you don't know, now you know. Look it up. She did her fucking thing. As kind of off balance as she is, and we all are kind of off balance that sometimes. And you know what I'm saying? But the key thing is recognizing when you're off balance and try to straighten that shit back up. But she did her thing, and I like how she said, people have always talked about when a woman's fed up, but they never talk about when a man is fed up. You know what I'm saying? So take that as it resonates. And you could have been fed up with your person, because now Mr. Roberts, as I'm saying that, I flipped the deck and Mr. Roberts shows up, Kelvin. I'm not going to pull him out the deck and let him flip out if it's meant for it to come out, but Spirit just wanted me to see that. Yeah, but this person didn't realize what came with, you know what I'm saying, you being fed up, and you walked away. Whoever your person is, it doesn't necessarily have to be named Kelvin, but you know what I'm saying, you have a new homecoming, and just as adjudication when it comes to these people that's sorry but not sorry for trying to interrupt your grinding. They wanted you to do all the work, actually, but didn't realize in the process of them trying to, you know what I'm saying, make you do all the work, they was fucking up your grinding, because they were supposed to help your ass. Now they lay awake at night thinking about you. And this is, I'm living with my sister. Somebody could be living with their sister. Somebody, or you could have had to move out and live with family. I don't know. But God said no about something. God was not pleased about what took place about this third party. I cannot make it up, y'all. I'll just split the deck in third parties right there. So we're going to let it fall where it may. Confirmation. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, God said no to this third party. Or maybe a third party could be reaching out to you to, you know what I'm saying, mix and mingle. And God said, no, don't do that. I told y'all in that other reading, he said, don't go outside and entertain anybody that's trying to throw sexual energy towards you. They have sexual demons and STDs ready to attach themselves to you. So don't go outside, Kelly. Said don't do it. So somebody could be trying to entice somebody by the name of Kelly to come join a third party situation, or this person that Kelly wants to put you in a third party situation, and God said, no, don't do it, because you will end up with a sexually transmitted demon. Somebody has daddy issues. Work on them daddy issues, y'all. Don't be bringing that daddy issue shit to the collective. We don't want it. Okay? We don't want the daddy issues. We don't want the mommy issues. We don't want none of them type of issues. Okay? We did our healing for a reason. So choose your words wisely when you step into people that's already healed or that are in the process of healing. This is, I hold back from you. So you hold back from somebody that don't choose their words wisely. They don't think before they talk or whatever. I don't know. But you're about to go viral on TikTok or some mainstream media. You're about to go viral, baby. So keep pushing your content out. I don't know what card this is. Well, we about to see. And then it's time to get rid of this dirty bitch. This is the dirty bitch to toe in half. It's time to take out the trash. This is Spirit. What I'm saying, it's time to take out the trash when it comes to this dirty, the dirty bitch. The dirty. Did y'all hear me stutter just now? I said the dirty bitch. What is this card sticking out? Yeah, look, nervous energy. Didn't y'all hear me stutter? This bitch has nervous energy. The dirty bitch that had to go to the trash had nervous energy. That's why I stuttered like that. That's funny. 'Cause I don't even stutter, y'all, at all. It says all things are possible. So things that you are viewing as like could be like this major miracle where they say that this money of abundance is just going to come out of nowhere. Like you don't even realize where it's coming from. But if you know it's coming from the Most High. It doesn't necessarily have to be coming from an inheritance from your family's lineage. It could be coming from the Most High is your father. You know what I'm saying? Which is a part of your lineage too. But we just take blood as, you know what I'm saying, my daddy, the one that, you know what I'm saying, who carried me in they nuts. And the mama who pushed your ass out. So when we think about, yeah, but you have a higher power, a higher father than the father that you were actually born to. And I know y'all already know that though. But all things are possible. And look, man, I cannot make this up. Right here it says abundance. Abundance is here. I'm not answering that call. I'm going to call it back. That's a number that I don't know, because I've been getting a lot of spam calls. But, yeah. I want to make sure my lawyer ain't trying to call me. But abundance, baby. Like, for real, for real. The abundance is coming. And this is going to bring peace in your house. Spirit said it's time to tap all the way into your creativity. It says, and you will be getting to the bag. It says, my life is falling apart. Somebody's life, whoever you had to walk away from, wants you to know, Cancer, that their life is falling apart without you. It says, my family came between us, and you already know this. I see beach trip coming. Maybe you need to, if you're a water sign, Spirit's saying it's definitely time to get to the beach or to get near some water or just take a spiritual bath if you're not near an ocean or whatever. But yeah, a beach trip is definitely needed. I need one. It's time to put my tent back up. Oh, I told you I got something about an emperor too. I'll just, before I forget about this card, but yeah, something about an emperor. Well, I'm about to tell y'all about him. They're feeling all alone. It says, I'm so in love. They're so in love with you. They're feeling all alone. They could not find. We know the story. They went out there to see if the grass was greener on the other side. It wasn't greener on the other side. Now they sitting in a motherfucking Sahara desert where they, you know what I'm saying, they trying to throw their motherfucking self at anything that's passing by because they just don't want to be alone. So really it ends up in a bunch of one night stands and in a revolving door of nasty sex. That's all it amounts to, is just meaningless sex, soul swapping, catching more STDs, sexually transmitted diseases, as well as sexually transmitted demons. When you sleep with somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's so intertwined, you know what I'm saying, and it's, don't get entwined, don't get into an entanglement with something that you ain't going to be able to get rid of, Spirit just said. That's why he said, don't go outside when somebody tries to entice you to go outside. They only want to take advantage of you sexually because you vibe high and they see that they can have some of your energy. 3333 on the clock. Those are facts, baby. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. They're going to use black magic to tie themselves to you with sex. With what's the name? It's called sex magic, sex spells, black magic, all the same thing. And it's gonna make you go half fucking crazy because you're gonna be like, where you at? When you coming home? Are you coming home? Don't leave me. Please don't leave me. They're gonna drive your ass crazy. Justice is here. No. Spirit said no. Justice is here. Say no. Spirit said, yeah, these people are shit starters. Shit starters. Yeah, you were born to win, baby. Don't get into an entanglement with something or somebody that you've already been in an entanglement with and that you were able to escape. Spirit said, yeah, don't do it. This person needs to soul search. Don't do it. They're going to steal your soul. Fuck that. Somebody's going to jail, too. They're going to have you in a mental prison. You're going to be wondering where the fuck they at because they did some motherfucking sex magic on your ass. And now you wondering why you can't shake this motherfucker. The spell went back. When soon as you refuse that, the spell work goes back. No, you hold on to that sexual energy. You ain't gonna be having me jumping in the bed with everybody that comes just because my ex was a bitch and want to throw some type of spell work, have me feeling sexually towards everybody. No, motherfucker, we over here respect our body. Only a chosen few will ever be able to touch our body. Okay? It says time waits for nobody. So somebody that thought they had enough time to go out and play in the field and do whatever they were gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It didn't even have to be one or be sexual with somebody. They could have just wanted to go be free. Whatever the situation was, they thought that they were gonna be able to find you where they left you off at, or where they dropped you off at, or where they had you fucked up at. But no, baby. Time waits for nobody. You move the fuck on. You healed your heart and you moved the fuck on. It says heal your heart and move the fuck on. This is what you did. Plain and, plain and simple. While they were out here playing with the devil, Capricorn out here. They was out here playing with the devil. I mean, like I said, you could have played with the devil a little bit, but you said, oh, hell no. Nah. It's not where I want to be. Hell is not where I want to be. And it's this Virgo that needs to heal your heart. This Virgo says, fuck it. You win. They tired of playing. You're in my will. Oh no, I said you win. You win. This person left you in a will. This Virgo is gonna leave you in a will. Because I told you a family was trying to get this money. I don't need to be left no money. I'm good. Why don't you can bury that shit with you. I don't care. I don't want to be in your will. I don't want nothing to do with you. Because with that comes an attachment. You might put a spell on that will as you exit into the motherfucker. And then now I'm attached to your ass. You're attached to me for the rest of my life. Because I accepted this, confirmation, this dirty offer. No, I consider that a dirty offer. No, we'll donate that to charity if it ever comes. That's what I suggest you do. They trying to buy their way into heaven. Yeah, for fucking over a chosen one. Y'all see that chosen? They want to do that. They're thinking that that's going to buy their way into heaven by leaving you in as a beneficiary of whatever insurance policy that they have on themselves. Because please know, they can give two fucks about having one on you and they was going to collect that shit. Collect it and give it to charity. I ain't saying don't take it, but don't keep it. Give that shit to charity. It ain't going to be not enough to do shit with anyway. You have a yacht party of your own. Sink or swim. Y'all going to sink or swim. Look. It say sink or swim yacht party. What we're gonna do? We're gonna sink or swim, and we're going to this yacht party. We're going to this yacht party, and we're gonna. That might be a good indication not to go. On point. Spirit said you are definitely on point where you are actually where you need to be. You're functioning at a level of maturity where you're going to be able to receive. You know what I'm saying? This abundant gift that he has for you. Love hard. Continue to love hard. It says my sister did this. So somebody's sister caused them to lose you. However, there was a weak vessel. Still, we don't want nobody weak. We don't want weak link in our chain. Fuck that. A weak link will break. No. We need this to be strong. You know what I'm saying? I want them to be stronger than that couple that's... Sorry, y'all, my phone fell. Okay, I do have to give me a stand now because I'm doing these cards more and more and I can't stand for my phone to fall over as I'm doing a reading. But it says my love is 1 in a million. So you're on point. You're doing what you need, what needs to be done. You're about to elevate. Somebody lost their mind. When it came to fucking with you, you're on point. The Illuminati might be looking for you, you know what I'm saying? Because they see that you're very powerful in your gifts, and they might be trying to offer you $1 billion. So $1 billion is coming. You might get $1 billion offer from the Illuminati. Don't take it. Don't sell your soul for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't sell your soul for this $1 billion that's coming to you. Somebody, I'm about to read. This is what I call reverse. I'm about to reverse these cards on your ass. So we do see that my collective is about to come into an abundance of money. Somebody lost their mind when they decided to come up against you. You decided to do the spiritual work. And this is when you became on point. This is when all of your chakras actually lined up. And you were shown that you were actually dealing with a demon seed. This demon seed didn't realize that your love was 1 in 1,000,000, that they will never be able to get this back. When they threw you out to the wolves, that you either had to sink or swim. And baby, I see you swimming like full force. Somebody's sister could have been doing some type of spell work on your relationship, only because they see that you were able to love and heal and nurture this person, because you are the type of person that loves very hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're a healer. And whoever came up against you was, they said sorry, but not sorry, but they were not even, you know what I'm saying, feeling bad for trying to fuck your whole life up for what? It says, I'm so in love. So somebody is realizing that whoever that they teamed up with just didn't have the type of love that you can obviously give and that you had obviously shown this person. Somebody is now looking for a good friend. They're looking for somebody because, like I said, you're irreplaceable. Now, you were a good friend to this person, and this person just left you all out in the cold, confirmation. So now they're feeling all alone, and they don't know what to do next. And all you can do is tell this person, heal your heart. This is the time to heal your heart. Time waits for nobody. Do your soul searching, baby. Get it together so that you're not for me, but for the next person that you come in contact with. Spirit said, yes, these are facts. Justice is going in the collective's favor because the collective decided to do the work. And it says the collective and the chosen ones were definitely born to win. You know what I'm saying? And then, yes, can't make it up. You're about to have a yacht party. Yacht party, yacht party. Somebody put you in their will, as I was saying. It could be this Virgo in my case. If you did, I would definitely donate that to charity, or, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'll send it to your family. You know what I'm saying? The shit starters. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll just pass it on over to them. That's what they wanted anyway. Trying to make me go half crazy just because I love hard with this motherfucking black magic that was used against me, as well as my collective, as whatever happened in y'all family. But yeah, they sent black magic towards my family as well. They wanted my life to fall apart. You know what I'm saying? They did not want me to be, hold on, y'all. I'm back. It says, but you're definitely going to be getting to the bag of abundance. The spell work definitely went back on these people. They had one final chance to get shit right, but they wanted to leave you out in the cold, per usual. They want to, this is the thing, types of things that they do. It says, my heart is failing. So without you in their life, their heart is failing. Spirit says this is definitely the time for you to continue to create new things. Get out, hug a tree, become grounded, get regrounded if you need to. It says, my life is falling apart. We already know that. You have a new car coming soon, though. You know what I'm saying? And something about a Gemini could be very relevant, or your twin flame, like I said, could have stole a piece of jewelry from you. Somebody is suffering from STDs, STIs, sexually transmitted diseases, as well as demons. It says the Emperor. And something about Kelly, you want to have peace in your house. You do have an abundance coming. Like I said, over and over again, it says all things are possible. So don't count yourself out when it comes to this abundance. You're definitely going to go viral on TikTok. This is going to make people very nervous. They're going to be in that nervous energy because they, you know what I'm saying, are going to see that, what's the name? Instead of them holding back from you, they're going to be reaching out to you, and you're going to be holding back from them. It says, my family came between us. So somebody's family came between y'all. Somebody had daddy issues, and it's okay. Like, it says, choose your words wisely. So, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to speaking to people, even my collective, you know what I'm saying? Just choose your words wisely, because you never know if it may offend somebody or not. Or maybe you just may be in the headspace of, like, I'm tired of being the one being offended. So therefore, who gives a fuck about who I offend? But yeah. Something about some type of third-party situations. God said no to this third-party situation that this person tried to have you a part of, and now they have to lay awake at night thinking of you. And it says that they may have to live with their sister. This will be justice, judication. They may even lose their job at the same time. They may even have some type of run-ins with the law, is what I'm hearing. It says only that if they came back, they would only be coming back for your money, for a piece of the pie, is what I'm hearing. And it says, where do we go from here? And you said, go heal yourself, bitch. That's what I had to do. You have a new home coming. You know what I'm saying? You're coming out of the darkness. You're having this new start. You're right on track. You're right where you need to be, Spirit says. And you don't want this person back. And you wish that they would let your energy go. Let me go. You worked against me. I exposed you. I am the cancer that exposed you. Thank you for your time. Your services is no longer needed. It says your spell work won't work. It says you have good people around you. Like I had this good person around me. You know what I'm saying? An earth angel. An earth angel that also sits with the Most High. We are all born to serve each other. Nobody's better than anybody else. And then whoever you were talking to or whoever you held precious memories with took things way too far. You do have, like I said before, you have good money coming in. Continue to love yourself. This person is now sitting as the friend of the friendless. The Roberts family are karmics. You are divinely guided to this karmic family. You know what I'm saying? As a cancer, as a healer, as a love. You know what I'm saying? One that could probably break the spells or help this person break the generational curses that are attached to their family. But they didn't want to take that. They said no to anything that you had to offer them. And it says now they want to be in therapy for healing. And should you be very concerned, or are they feeling very concerned, or they should be very concerned, and now they're wishing that they would have listened. They caused a major tower in your life, you know what I'm saying, or tried to, and now they mad because you rose above this. And it says that you decided to not follow them, but to work on yourself at this time. It says, I want to say sorry. This person wants to come in and apologize because they see that you're about to also step into an abundance of wealth, is what I'm hearing. You're about to have a whole lot of money coming in. You can have a child that wants to apologize, and one that maybe had evil motives when it came to you. Whatever they sent out or whatever, just speaking bad on your name, it backfired on them. And you know what I'm saying? Now they're feeling left out in the cold. And it says Michelle is feeling like she could never end me or whatever, or end the collective, or hold on one second. I'm back. Broken hearts heal stronger. So, you know what I'm saying? However you're feeling, this too shall pass. This is how I get through life, by saying this too shall pass. Even when it's feeling like you can just curl up in a ball and just cease to exist. You know what I'm saying? Always remember this too shall pass. It says the walls are coming down, so you could have been feeling very guarded because of the trials and traumas and whatever that you've been through made you build this brick wall. But it says, yeah, from having a broken heart. It says I broke your heart. So your walls could be coming down. You could not be feeling the same way you were feeling like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? You're in a better headspace now. And it says you found out about my family. You know what I'm saying? You realize that you were, or they're realizing that you knew exactly what you was talking about. They was the one that was happened to be in the dark. That they family was full of lies, garbage, and whatever. And like I said, this could have caused you to have to relocate into a new home, or you could be purchasing a new home. But it says your money is definitely on the way. I could be speaking to a mature man, or this mature man, like I said, that you were dealing with could have been very jealous. Never fear, you're about to be wealthy as fuck. And we are 48 minutes into this reading, and that's just enough for me. I'm going to close this one out right now and come at y'all with a whole new reading. Hopefully this uploads correctly. Like, share, and subscribe to your boy's channel. And we're going to end this at 48:48 on the clock. Look that number up, baby. Spiritual. We out.